Unlocking your marriage destiny. If you've been feeling like your wait is almost over, this message could be your divine confirmation. Yes, you, the one who has prayed in silence when no one else understood the longing in your heart. The one who's walked through seasons of delay, disappointment, and disillusionment about love. Heaven has heard. And today, the angels have been released with a message. Your marriage destiny is being unlocked. Welcome, beloved. Whether you've been following this channel faithfully or you're here for the very first time, I greet you in the name of divine love and supernatural alignment. You are not here by chance. The very breath that led you to click on this video is part of a spiritual orchestration that's now unfolding in real time. I invite you to receive this message with a soft, open heart. Subscribe to Angel Code Message channel and turn on the notifications not as a task, but as an act of faith that God is truly speaking to your situation. Now, before we go deeper, type "I believe" in the comments if you sense something is shifting in the spirit. That small act of agreement might just be the final spark. Heaven needs to fully activate what's already on the way. Take a deep breath, because what I'm about to share may feel like I'm reading your heart aloud. The angels have whispered. A divine connection is now being released to you. This person sent by God is not who you expected. They carry a kind of wealth that goes beyond money. Yes, there is financial stability in their life, but the true treasure they bring is a wealth of love, spiritual grounding, and emotional healing. This person may be younger than you or carry a youthful spirit, but don't let that cloud your discernment. In God's design, age is not limitation, it is a symbol, a reminder that He uses the unexpected to fulfill the prophetic. We'll know them by signs that can no longer be dismissed. There will be a sudden peace when they speak, the kind that stills the chaos within you. You will notice repeated confirmations, numbers, dreams, divine interruptions. You may even begin to encounter the same message in unexpected places. It's time. You'll feel it in your spirit before your mind catches up. Isaiah 43 minutes and 19 seconds reminds us, "Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall the not know it?" Yes, something new is springing forth. Not from striving, not from dating apps, not from overthinking, but from surrender, from your willingness to trust divine timing. And oh, how that timing has felt like a test. You've probably asked, why has it taken this long? The angels want you to know, wasn't delay, it was protection. Had this person entered your life sooner, neither of you would have been ready. There was soul, wounds to be healed, false attachments to be broken, and spiritual maturity to be refined. You were both in a refining fire. Now, the gold is ready to be revealed. Ecclesiastes 3:11 speaks truth over your situation. He has made everything beautiful in its time. Your time is not coming. It is here. This very season is your unfolding. Let this confirmation settle. In your spirit, you've battled with feelings of unworthiness, told yourself you were too much or not enough. But the Lord says today, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalm 139, banding 14. The person coming your way will not be repelled by your intensity, your purpose, your scars. They will honor them. They will love not just the healed version of you, but also the version that had to crawl through rejection just to survive. And rejection has been your teacher. You've known what it's like to pour out and not be poured into. But the Lord is redeeming the imbalance. The pain of the past will not echo into your future. This new relationship is not here to replay old patterns. It is here to restore divine order. Proverbs 18:22 declares, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord." This connection is drenched in favor. You may feel unqualified. You may worry about whether you're ready. But understand, God does not call the qualified. He qualifies the called. And beloved, you have been called. This person will not be distracted by surface concerns, age, background, external status. Their discernment is spiritual. Their interest is covenant. They will see your purpose as their mission. Together, you will walk not just as lovers, but as partners in destiny. Genesis 2:18 affirms this truth. It is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helper comparable to him. You are that helper. You are that partner. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are chosen. Now take a moment and ask yourself, could this be what you've been sensing lately? Many of you have been seeing the number 1111, feeling the urge to prepare your home, or experiencing emotional purging. These are not coincidences. They are spiritual signals that alignment is near. Heaven often speaks through patterns when the words aren't enough, and that's why you're hearing this message now. Because this marriage isn't just about love, it's about legacy. The angels say this union will break generational brokenness, abandonment. It will birth new generational blessings of stability, purpose, and divine assignment. Children will be raised in a home full of prayer, wisdom, and healing. Ministries will be birthed. Businesses will flourish. Generations will point back and say, "This is where our restoration began." Psalm 37:4 speaks a prophetic invitation. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Not just any desires, but the ones He planted in you before you were even formed in the womb. So I ask you now, ... Are you ready? Ready to release the fear, the comparison, the doubt? Ready to walk in a love story authored by heaven and sealed by the Spirit? Because angels are not only announcing it, they're guarding it. They're pushing back forces of sabotage and fear so you can walk freely into what is yours. But first, gratitude, yes. Gratitude before manifestation. Thank God now. Thank Him like it's already done. Because in the realm of the Spirit, it is. Your worship is the key that opens the final gate. We're just getting started. Comment, I believe, if your spirit is bearing witness. Like this message if you feel seen, known, and confirmed. Subscribe to Angel Code Message channel for more divine insight and prophetic downloads about your future spouse, spiritual growth, and destiny alignment. There's something sacred about this moment. You may be sitting quietly in your room, scrolling, listening. But in the Spirit, heaven is moving. There is a divine alignment happening on your behalf. Angels are not passive spectators, they are active messengers. And they are surrounding you now with a prophetic word. Prepare your heart. Because your marriage destiny is no longer delayed. It's being delivered. Let this settle in your spirit. Many have told you to just be patient, but they didn't. Understand the weight of your wait. The kind of waiting you've endured hasn't been passive, it's been painful. You've been letting go of people who never saw your worth. You've been healing in silence while others celebrated. But now the angels say, heaven is rewarding. What you did in private with a blessing everyone will witness in public. Isaiah 62:22 says, when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. This is not just encouragement, it's a guarantee. Your season has shifted, and you didn't miss your moment. Your delay was divine timing, cloaked in disguise. You were not being punished. You were being preserved. And now God is unveiling the one He chose for you. Let me speak clearly. This person is not ordinary. They've also been through their own wilderness, their own breaking. They've wept over heartbreaks. They've cried out for alignment. And they, too, have heard the whisper of God preparing them for you. This isn't about lust. It's about legacy. You'll find that when they enter your life, the atmosphere around you shifts. You'll feel safe, not just emotionally, but spiritually, because this union isn't built on charm or appearance. It's built on purpose. It's built on obedience. Don't be surprised if this person arrives in an unexpected way or setting. Remember how Ruth met Boaz. It wasn't during worship, it was during work. She was simply being faithful in the field, and destiny found her. God is sending someone who sees you while you're walking in purpose. Not when you're trying to impress, not when you're pretending, but when you're just being who God created you to be. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." The reason this connection is different is because it's not forced, it's not confusing, it's not birthed out of desperation, it's led by divine orchestration. Pause, ask yourself, have I been trying to understand something that's only meant to be trusted? It's okay to admit you're scared. Love feels risky when you've been mishandled. But this time, the story is different. The angels say this is a safe love, a covenant connection, not perfect, but divinely protected. Yes, spiritual warfare will try to rise up because anything heaven sends is a threat to hell. But that's why God is surrounding this relationship with angelic guardrails. Psalm 91:11 declares, "For He shall give His angels charge over you, to keep you in all your ways." These angels are not just protecting you physically, they are shielding your emotions, your discernment, and your timing. You may already feel the nudges, dreams where you're preparing for a wedding, a sense of urgency to clean or redecorate your home, emotional waves hitting you without warning. These are spiritual contractions, birthing pains before manifestation. Heaven is preparing your environment to match what's arriving. And now, I must speak to your spirit about preparation. The same way the Israelites had to gather manna each morning, you too must be spiritually ready each day, because this blessing requires maturity. It's not just about saying, "God, send them." It's about asking, "God, make me ready to receive them." Genesis 24 tells the story of Rebecca, who wasn't chasing Isaac's Shea, was simply being kind to strangers at the well. Her posture of humility attracted her promise. Likewise, your posture is attracting the promise now. Don't change who you are to be seen. Stay faithful, stay yielded. This person coming isn't looking for a perfect partner, they're looking for their assignment. And you are that assignment. You were both molded in the fire for such a time as this. Take a moment. Could it be that what you've been calling loneliness was actually God creating sacred space for your person to arrive? Eclesiastes 4:9-10 tells us two are better than one, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. This is not about completing you, you are whole already. But this connection will multiply what you've carried alone, and there's something else the angels want you to know, ... You are not too late, you are not behind, you are not forgotten. Others may have walked down the aisle already. Others may have posted pictures and testimonies. But your story is not delayed, it is distinct. God didn't forget your address. He was building something greater than you even prayed for. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope." This person is part of that future. They are your hope made visible. Do not compare your story. It is unlike any other. And yes, there will be days when fear tries to return. Days when your past whispers that it's too good to be true. But on those days, lift your eyes and remember the God who brought you this far didn't do it to leave you now. You're being elevated into a new season. So here's what you must do. Thank God now. Create space for love in your life spiritually, emotionally, even physically. Release every counterfeit that God never sent. Stay in alignment with His voice, not just your emotions. And when the door opens, walk through it. This is not just about you, it's about legacy. About children not having to grow up in the chaos you survived. About homes being built on worship, not worry. About wealth being shared in love, not control. This is about generational healing. Let's seal this moment in faith. Type "blessed" and "ready" if you receive this in your heart. Like this message so others can discover their own divine confirmation. Subscribe to Angel Code Message Channel 4. More prophetic love messages and spiritual downloads directly from heaven. We're only halfway into what God is revealing. Beloved, the Spirit is not finished yet. The atmosphere around you is pregnant with revelation, and as you continue listening, the angels are ministering deeper healing into places of your heart that you thought had already been sealed off. Because, for you to step fully into this marriage destiny, God must complete the internal preparation, not just orchestrate the external connection. Let this sink in. This is not a random relationship. It's a prophetic assignment, and it must begin in wholeness, not in neediness. That's why the fire was necessary. That's why God allowed the delays, the loneliness, the nights you cried out, "Why not me, Lord?" Because He was not punishing you, He was refining you for divine purpose. The angels say, you are now aligned. You're aligned in spirit, in heart, in emotional awareness, and most importantly, you're aligned in timing. Ecclesiastes 3:1 reminds us, to everything there is a season, and a time for every purpose under heaven. Your time is not coming. It has come. The angelic countdown has begun. Your name is on the lips of your future spouse, even if they don't fully know why they've been feeling a pull, a shift, an urgency in their soul. Heaven is drawing the two of you together in perfect rhythm. But don't be surprised when warfare intensifies. Yes, when something divine is close, the counterfeit increases. Don't be fooled by sudden messages from your past. Don't open the door to people who once drained your peace and distracted your purpose. God is bringing someone new, not recycled history. And even if this person is someone you once knew, they will return transformed by the Spirit, not just emotionally improved. Genesis 24:40 speaks of angelic assistance in finding the right spouse. He will send His angel with you and make your journey a success. You are not walking toward this marriage alone. The angels have been assigned to your journey. They are leading you to the right person, the right moment, the right outcome, without the striving you once knew. Now, allow yourself to receive this truth. You are worthy of deep, holy love, not just romantic love, not just attention, not temporary excitement, but lasting, kingdom-building, soul-refreshing love, the kind of love that doesn't make you question your value, the kind that speaks your spiritual language without needing to explain, the kind that prays for you when you don't even ask, the kind that protects your name in rooms you're not even in. You've waited, not just in time, but in posture. While others ran to relationships to fill a void, you chose healing, you chose surrender. And now the reward is not just a partner, it's a purpose-aligned companion who carries the oil of restoration and the maturity of God's design. Take a moment, breathe that in. Isaiah 61:7 gives this prophetic assurance. Instead of your shame, you will receive a double portion. And instead of disgrace, you will rejoice in your inheritance. That shame from the past relationship, that regret over who you gave your heart to, God is redeeming all of it. You're not starting over, you're starting fresh, with heaven backing every step, and the signs will continue to intensify. You'll feel a peace that surpasses understanding, Philippians 4:7. You'll feel drawn to places you didn't plan to go. God may whisper to you in dreams, even through strangers. Someone may unexpectedly speak a word that feels like it was meant only for you. These are all divine breadcrumbs, leading you to your covenant. You may even begin to feel the urge to prepare spiritually and practically. Some of you will feel led to clean out your space, remove old clothing, let go of past memories, or even start preparing a journal for your future spouse. Don't dismiss these instincts. They are prophetic acts of faith, because remember, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1. When you act in faith, you invite acceleration. And now I need to speak to those who feel too broken, too flawed, too late. The enemy has whispered lies into your mind that you're damaged goods, that no one would love someone with your history, your struggles, your past. But hear the word of the Lord today. Psalm 34:18 says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." He's not disqualifying you, he's choosing you because of your story. Because your healing journey will be the foundation of a healed marriage. Because your scars are proof that resurrection is possible. This union will not glorify trauma, will glorify God. And when it happens, it will feel natural, not forced, not manipulated. You won't have to beg for love. You won't have to compete for attention. You won't have to perform to be chosen. You'll simply be received, fully, freely, and without resistance. Psalm 23:1-2 whispers over you now, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters." This love will be still waters. It will be rest for your soul. It will be a space where your purpose expands, not shrinks, and one day soon, you'll look back and realize why it couldn't happen sooner. You'll thank God for every no, every delay, every closed door, every breakup that devastated you. Because those weren't rejections, they were redirections. Sacred reroutes towards someone who was actually assigned to your destiny. Let me speak directly to your heart now. God sees you. God knows the weight of your weight. God is not teasing you. He's teaching you to recognize a real blessing when it arrives, that you won't have to wonder if it's from Him. You'll know, so take this time to praise. Not with empty words, but with expectancy. Praise like it's already done. Worship like the answer is already in your atmosphere. Thank God not just for who is coming, but for the healing and purpose that this relationship will unlock in your life. This is more than a marriage. It is a move of God, so again, declare it in the comments. Blessed and ready, Your agreement in the Spirit creates a pathway in the natural. Share this message with someone else who needs hope. Like the video if this word touched your heart and spirit, and subscribe to Angel Code Message channel for more Holy Spirit-led prophetic confirmations. The revelation is still unfolding. Beloved, as we arrive at the final part of this prophetic message, know that this is not an ending, the birthing of a new beginning. Heaven has released this word to unlock something inside you, something that may have been dormant, buried under disappointment, heartbreak, or delay. But the angels are rejoicing because your spirit is awakening again, and that is a sign that divine love is closer than ever. You are not the same person who once begged for attention. You are not the same heart that once chased after what was never yours. No, God has done a deep work in you. He has stripped the illusions, pruned the attachments, and made room for something holy. What is coming is not a replica of the past. It is a revelation of the future. Let this truth minister to you. This marriage will reflect God's glory, not just your desire. Psalm 84:11 says, "No good thing will he withhold from those who walk uprightly." And you've been walking, sometimes crawling, sometimes limping, but you kept going. And because of that, the angels have been sent with your answer. This relationship is sacred, not just because it will fulfill your romantic longing, but because it will fulfill a spiritual assignment. You and this person are being brought together to multiply light in a world full of shadows. You are coming together to raise a standard, to speak life, to intercede together, to love with heaven's power. This isn't a feel-good fantasy. This is a kingdom union, and yes, it will come with beauty, joyful laughter, warm conversations, shared goals, even financial breakthroughs. But it will also come with spiritual weight. You'll cover each other in prayer. You'll sharpen each other prophetically. You'll battle the enemy in the spirit as one, not two. The warfare won't stop. The blessing, it will confirm it. Remember what Jesus said in Matthew 18:19-20. If two of you agree on earth about anything they ask, it will be done for them by my Father in heaven. For where 2 or 3 gather in my name, there am I with them. This union is not just romantic, it is an altar. Heaven will sit in the center of your love. You will not fear what people say. You will not bend under society's expectations. Whether your union includes an age gap, cultural differences, or an unconventional meeting, what matters is that God is the author. And when God writes the story, no opinion can erase it. Romans 8:31 boldly declares, "If God is for us, who can be against us?" Let that be your anchor when doubt tries to creep in. Now, hear this closely. God is not just giving you a spouse. He is entrusting you with someone's healing. The person he is sending has also been through storms. They've had to unlearn patterns, break off generational chains, and walk away from things that felt comfortable but weren't godly. And just as much as you are an answer to prayer, they are an answer to yours. Together, you will mirror redemption. Together, you will prove that waiting was worth it, that obedience always wins, that God still writes love stories in a time of counterfeits and quick fixes. Take a moment and breathe in this promise. You are not invisible. You are not passed over. The Holy Spirit has not ignored your tears. He has stored them in his bottle. Psalm 56:8. And now, he is turning every tear into rain that waters your harvest. Get ready, because this love will feel different. It will feel safe. It will feel holy. It will feel covered. You'll no longer fear abandonment because they will show up and stay. You'll no longer wrestle with performance, because they will love you in your most unfiltered form. And most of all, you'll no longer wonder if it's from God, because your spirit will know before your mind does. Let me tell you something sacred. You don't have to earn this blessing. It's already been appointed. Your only job is to remain available. Stay present, stay in gratitude, stay in alignment, because heaven only pours into what's open to receive. 1 Thessalonians 5:24 assures us, the one who calls you is faithful, and he will do it. Not you, not your striving. He will do it in his timing, in his way, with his fingerprints on every detail. So what now? Now you praise. Praise like it's already here. Praise like you're already holding their hand. Praise like your wedding song is already playing in heaven. Praise like the ring is already shining. Praise like the house is already prepared. Praise like the children are already blessed. Praise like your generations are already restored. And as you do, you magnetize the manifestation. You align your frequency with heaven's. You let the angels know, I'm not just waiting, I'm ready. Say it again in the comments. Blessed and ready. Let the enemy hear your agreement. Let the angels mark your declaration. Let your future spouse feel the pull in the spirit. Before we close, remember these scriptures and let them echo in your soul. Proverbs 18:22. He who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord. Genesis 2:18. It is not good for the man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him. Psalm 37:4. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Ecclesiastes 3:11. He has made everything beautiful in its time. Isaiah 43:19c. I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? These verses aren't just encouragements, they are blueprints. Hold on to them, speak them aloud, pray them over your future marriage. And finally, hear this from the heart of God. You are not behind. You are right on time. You are loved. You are seen. You are chosen. Your marriage destiny is being unlocked. And the angels are already rejoicing in advance. If this message confirmed what your spirit already knew, don't keep it to yourself. Comment blessed and ready so others may be encouraged by your faith. Like this video to let heaven know you receive the word. Subscribe to Angel Code Message channel for more divine revelations, love prophecies, and spirit-led guidance for your journey. This is your time. This is your season. This is your prophetic love story. Walk in it boldly. Amen.